You remember when people were getting other people fired from their jobs because they would misgender them or say something they didn't like? Now those same people are crying on TikTok because they're getting fired from their jobs for publicly supporting a public execution. Man, what goes around comes around.
Yep, these people created cancel culture, and then when it's used against them, they don't like it. But it's great to see from our end.
I hate when people fucking ask me if I'm okay. Do I fucking look okay? No! Stop asking fucking stupid questions!
We don't care.
Even if this video had no audio, we can take one look at this girl and know exactly what her problem is and the stuff she believes. They've all got the certain look.
That man's an imposter. That man is the imposter.
Oh my god.
Oh, buddy. You're gonna get expelled.
We did a video on this flipping donut the other day, but this is an update. This guy was expelled. I'm just happy to see more of these donuts getting consequences for their actions.
Good news. The nurse at Children's Healthcare Atlanta who said F his kids, F his ancestors, especially the bee who birthed him, has been fired. If you hate white people, you shouldn't be serving the public.
Facts.
Bye, bitch.
Before moving to Berlin. 2025 after 3 years of raves and clubs.
Stop it. Get some help.
Ask a trans person the gender of their pet, and then ask them how they can tell.
Living in USA. Well, hello there. I am the kip-ass queen of Gumpet TikTok, but you may call me Valina. It is a pleasure to meet you, Gino. Here at home, we actually have 9 cats.
Here we go.
4 dogs, though soon to be 5. 4 birds and a couple of fish tanks. Yes, yeah. He is my emotional support cat.
How do you know he is a boy? Oh, man.
That's what the Humane Society told us.
This person knows everything they're processing through their brain. I know it's this big, but there's something processing through there. And also at the same time, hard drives need to be checked ASAP. But still, this person knows what they're saying is a load of nonsense. They just can't say the truth. Just trying to create an answer when we all know, including this donut, what the actual answer is. Just quickly while I'm here, if you are enjoying this video and you want to see more, comment down below for part 2, like the video. If you are new and you want to see me covering more flipping donuts like this, do consider subscribing.
So 4 days ago, I was fired from my job. And I don't want to focus on the she said, they said of it all because it's not important and it's not going to get me my job back. Instead, I want to focus on some of the issues that I have faced as a trans and non-binary person in the workforce. I plan to make more videos discussing the discrimination that I've faced.
Oh no.
But in this first video, I just want to clear the air and get these weird-ass conservatives out of my comments. No, I wasn't fired for literally anything related to Charlie Kirk or his death. I didn't even know who that man was until he was shot. So no, I wasn't fired because of Charlie Kirk or because I spoke out against him or anything. So y'all can just drop it and leave me alone. That being said, I don't support literally anything he said or did ever. And I am in no
But you had no idea who he was. Something ain't adding up here.
way mourning his death. But anyway, if you are at all interested in my story, give me a follow and stay tuned for more content.
That's the thing with these people that prestige 10 at being victims. Victim card is max level. And they point the finger at everyone else apart from themselves. They got themselves fired, but it's always everyone else's fault and they're always a victim and all this BS. Get a flipping crash helmet or something, mate, and wear it every day. That's what these people need to do. But why am I not surprised? And any normal person would go and get a different job, go and get another job if worst comes to worst. But no, these people have got to carry on saying and doing embarrassing and dumb shit. Look at this.
All that matters now is where I go.
Yeah, go get a job, mate. Go down to the job centre, do something, do a paper round, because I can tell you in the first 2 seconds, that sort of career ain't for you, mate.
See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
This is Justice for Charlie Kirk with an update from Mrs. Thoughts and Prayers, also known as Miss Megan Farina. After about a week of not posting anything after the tremendous backlash that she received, she decides to put this video up. Listen closely.
On Wednesday, September 10th, when Charlie Kirk was shot, I posted a video offering him the same thoughts and prayers that he offered after every child was senselessly gunned down while at school.
I'm sorry, did we watch the same video? Because this is what you actually said.
Thoughts and prayers for Charlie Kirk. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers.
This is the very definition of zero accountability from people.
Yep.
A simple, I am sorry, I should not have said what I said the way that I said it.
Exactly, yeah.
And before you begin to whine about this cancel culture, quote unquote, doxing that you're referring to, do not forget that the very party that you stand with invented that tactic. What you didn't realize was that not everyone that would watch that video would smile and wave the way you expected them to. Because thankfully enough, millions of people still have a heart, even if they don't agree. I'm sorry, but the Uno reverse victim card just isn't doing it for you. It's not going to give you the response that you're expecting, because people on the right, people even on the left, just want people to have accountability. And throughout that entire video, that was a waste of time, and all everyone heard was boo-hoo me, I did nothing wrong, they're the ones that are doing everything wrong, I did nothing, I am innocent. Just say I'm sorry. Jimmy Kimmel had the exact same opportunity, and he chose not to. And right now, you had the perfect opportunity to humble your ego, to eat your pride, and to just say, I screwed up, I shouldn't have said it the way I said it. It was insensitive. But instead, you chose the lower road. And I truly hope and pray that you have a moment of reflection, because what you did last week and the video you posted today, it just isn't it. And although I find it despicable what you did, my heart truly goes out to you. Nobody, and I mean nobody, should be receiving threats at their life. Nobody should be receiving emails, messages, whatever, people threatening or showing up to their jobs. I do not condone that, and I also do not condone the actions that you've taken. And I hope that God keeps you safe.
Yeah, only a sick, twisted individual would even make a video like that. You can't backtrack. Once you've done that you can't get out of that. Every single person knows exactly the message she was projecting in that video. A simple, I messed up, I was a donut video would have earned more respect, if it could earn any respect for that matter. But a lot of people would be more willing to hear it, other than playing the victim and pointing the finger at everyone else. With these flipping lunatics, accountability is their kryptonite. They just can't do it. And like I've said many times, these people created cancel culture and doing all the things they're receiving for doing their own mistakes, but apparently now it's wrong.
Days ago, I posted a video about how I was fired from my job for not saying that I care about CK's death, and now that video has been removed from TikTok for violating the community guidelines. And it's all related. Like, I feel like a conspiracy theorist, but like the fact that Jimmy Kimmel was just, his show was just paused for comments on CK when that his whole job has been commenting on this stuff. That's what he does. He's like, what are we?
Well, yeah, but his job isn't to mock the death of people, is it, you donut?
I think the night shows are doing. I also want to show us something else that in the bigger picture of things, like zoom in, people are being doxxed and fired from their jobs for posting about CK. Zoom out, let's look at this. Informed is such a good resource on Instagram. I actually don't know if they're on TikTok, but a bill has been introduced into Congress to allow Marco Rubio to revoke the passports of U.S. citizens for free speech, such as support for Palestine. And the thing about this is the vagueness is the point. As vague as it can be is as broad as it will reach. Like, that's really the point. And so when we see stuff like this, like, how was a video of me talking about my experience? I wasn't even talking about my opinions on CK in that video, just my experience for talking about my opinions, and that was, it had 100,000 likes and it was taken down. This is turning out to be more of a mess than I thought it originally would be, so I've created a GoFundMe, and if you have the means and the desire, please donate. If you don't, I would ask you to please donate your time to a local cause that's important to you.
Once again, another flipping donut says something stupid and it's everyone else's fault, and they've max leveled out the victim card and they really set up a GoFundMe. What planet do these people live on? Because I can't wrap my head around this, man. If I made a mistake, a stupid one at that, I would be fully, I'd like to think I'd be fully aware of it. I wouldn't be making videos playing the victim and saying, guys, I've set up a GoFundMe. If you could just give me your money because I'm a flipping idiot, that would be great and I could pay my bills. These people aren't real. I'm convinced. They can't be. Where are the parents? What the hell have they been doing?
Do some stupid shit like this. Where is your dad? Where is your mom? Where is your family?
This Charlie Kirk memorial is indistinguishable from a Nazi rally. Yeah,
wow.
A grieving wife forgiving the killer that assassinated her husband is a Nazi rally. Charlie was the best of America. He represented everything the founding fathers foresaw for our country when they founded it in 1776. It's this dishonest rhetoric that's been going on for years as to why Charlie is now in the grave. And it's the same rhetoric that's convincing young radical people on your side that...
You got to remember, this Destiny guy, for those who don't know, he is the king of betas, this guy. This guy lets other men sleep with his missus when he sits in the corner. He allows that. So why would anyone listen to a man, well, someone who claims to be a man anyway, because no man on this God's green earth would let some random stranger touch their wife and allow it. Why would anyone listen to someone who allows that? Because I damn sure wouldn't.
Any straight white man that espouses Christian values is also a Nazi. Nazis don't invite their political opponents to a microphone to open up a dialogue about their differences of opinion. They just execute them. And it seems like there's only one side that's executing people because they don't agree with their opinion.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
I went to OSU
You were walking
for
in the
3
road.
years for criminology. There's no probable cause. This is not the side, this is not the middle of the street. This is, I didn't understand that that was qualified as a sidewalk. Okay. Look at that right now and tell me that in different cities, that right there is qualified as a sidewalk.
I don't miss dealing with donuts like this who think they know the law and your job better than you.
It's not.
Okay.
That's just blacktop. That's somebody who had blacktop. I'm allowed to walk on the side of the road.
Not if there's a sidewalk available.
Great, that's not a sidewalk! That's blacktop!
It's a walking path.
It's a walking path.
Do you have your first name, please?
I don't have to.
Yeah, you
if
do.
If you want to take me in handcuffs, that's fine. I don't have to. I didn't know that was the sidewalk. If y'all are gonna have 3 cop cars pull up on me because I'm walking in the middle of the road.
Look at that testosterone kicking in.
I didn't know it was the middle of the road. I just want to go home. Isn't that nuts? I'm transgender. Go away. Okay. Well, I'm not from here. I'm trying to put me on the floor. Baller. I didn't do anything wrong. So
imagine saying you did criminology for 3 years and you can't even tell that walking on the road is probably not the best thing to do. And you can't even tell what a flipping pavement is. These are the same people that are still stuck on the basic question what a boy and a girl is. So of course they don't know the difference between a flipping road and a pavement. These donuts never fail to surprise me.
Oh, So we're going to protest the Charlie Kirk funeral today because, you know, celebrating the death of him just because we simply disagreed with him wasn't enough, right? Yeah. I'm not even that political, and this isn't even Democrat versus Republican, but liberals, bro, I'm tired of you guys. I'm fucking tired of you guys. I saw a video this morning of them saying how much money they spent on security for the funeral, and the whole comment section was just filled with people complaining that it's a waste of government spending, and I don't even think the government's paying for it. I think it's the Turning Point organization. But yeah, you guys weren't worried when they were, you know, just doling out millions of dollars to illegal immigrants, housing them, giving them whatever they needed. But as you can't even, you know, afford to put food on the table, but, you know, yeah, right. And then they had Elon Musk come in and try and, you know, prevent wasteful spending in the government, and then you guys just called him a Nazi and started putting stickers on your car like 5-year-olds. Like, okay. Oh, but Charlie Kirk was a racist, and he said that he wanted to see people publicly executed. Did you watch anything he put out in full context, or did you just watch the bullshit that somebody clipped on here for 5 seconds? When he was talking about public executions, he was talking about child rapists, bro. It seems as if you're a liberal in 2025, you just have the common sense of a fucking piece of mulch, and I just don't understand where we went wrong to the point where it's like you believe in things, but it's so far-fetched that it's insanity.
Yeah, it seems like everything they label everyone else is exactly what they are. Because these are the people that walk down the street saying that they're loving and accepting of everyone and everything, but they always miss the big part that should be next to that, under that, is unless you disagree with us. And then it's different. Then they resort to violence, as we always can see.
All right, the amount of lies I've seen go around about this man is kind of insane. So I'm going to start debunking some of these lies. The first one is that he's homophobic, doesn't like gay people, has a problem with them, or he thinks they should be stoned. All this crazy stuff people have been saying. Watch this interaction.
So I'm going to ask a very respectful question, as respectfully as I can. What does what they do in their private life concern you so much that you have to go up in front of a crowd? And
it is against God. That is.
So let me ask you a question.
Are you a Christian or not?
Do we live in a theocracy? Yes or no? No. Do we live in a theocracy?
You said you're a Christian.
I am a Christian. And do you know what? And guess what? I will say this. Part of being a Christian is appropriately interpreting what the theological says for the individual, but also means to be long-suffering and patient and loving and kind. Jesus Christ talked to all people. Jesus Christ went and did his ministry through Judea and Samaria, and he had dinner with tax collectors, and he had dinner with prostitutes, and he did his ministry in every part of the Mediterranean. What it means to be a Christian, my friend, is to be open-minded but firm in your beliefs, so you can have that belief. But if you say there's something inherently wrong with communicating or associating just because they make different personal decisions than you, sir, are not a conservative. Thanks for being here tonight.
So no, the man was not homophobic. He overall has shown a lot of respect towards people who are gay. But many on the left don't want to acknowledge that. That's not convenient to the narrative that they want to push about this man. They want to spread lies. And then part of them are using that to justify him being murdered.
Yeah, and I just don't understand how anyone could hate him. I don't understand it. How could anyone dislike Charlie and his message? That just blows my mind. The guy advocated for a lot of good things, and even if people disagreed with him, he was still open-minded to it. And they really wanted to get rid of him.
So if you had a bunch of people telling you, hey, he hates gay people, what else are those people lying to you about? What else are they not telling you the truth about? The amount of slander I see coming from people who have no idea what they're talking about is wild. But again, it's not about the truth. It's about the narrative. And they have a narrative to push, and they're going to do their best to push it and trick people into believing what they want them to believe. But we're going to continue to fight that with the truth.
All these people that are mocking Charlie, his family, and claiming that he's the most evil person that's ever walked this earth, why can these people never find solidifying evidence of anything he said that is remotely close to being evil? Why can't they do that? They would do anything and everything to lie and spew hate just to get their nonsense and their message out there. They run from the truth. These people live and seek comfort in lies and in darkness. Anything that's brought to the light, they don't want that. They don't want that.
When are we going to understand that it's all the same thing? I had somebody comment on my video the other day saying that Ozempic and these weight loss drugs are trying to exterminate fat people. They want to get rid of us. And somebody commented and said, how dare you use the same language about this that is used about what's happening in the Middle East. It's all the same thing. And that isn't to obviously discount what's happening. It's really bad. Lots of stuff is really bad, and it all comes from the same place. It's all white supremacy. It's all heteronormativity and capitalism. It's all the same thing. Fat phobia is racism.
What?
Racism is classism. Classism is racism. The way that the modern world has been created is with capital and control as its guiding principles. So when they're trying to whittle down every single fat person, they're so excited that they found a drug that makes it so we don't exist anymore. And again, not to...
I don't even know what to say. If that was true, if they were trying to exterminate all fat people, you could just get a gym membership for $9.99, go on a treadmill and not be fat anymore. If that was true. Yeah, we're cooked. Guys, we are cooked. The asteroid's coming. I think it is. It has to be. Because of these donuts.
Okay, we are cooked. Yeah, we are absolutely cooked, chat. GG.